Shalom YouTube, this is your Ark. Y'all is Magnified coming back with another informative video. This video is titled No Guarantee. So with that being said, guys, let's get to it. Okay, so before we move further, I'd like to state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. That's it, that's all. If you guys need legal advice, then seek yourself a competent counsel. Okay, guys? So with that being said, though, let's get to it. Okay, so I feel as though I need to make this video because there's a lot of guys coming at my email and asking me, do I make guarantees or is there a guarantee? No, there is no guarantee, guys. No one can offer you guys a guarantee, not even a lawyer. The only guarantee I will give you guys is I guarantee if you don't fight, you don't win. That's it, guys. That's all. I cannot stress that to you guys enough. If you don't fight, you don't win. That's a guarantee. Okay? I cannot say I guarantee that you guys will be free. I don't know when you guys will be free. Only thing I know is we're going to fight, and give it our all, so we can get you that remedy that you want, so you can be free. Okay, like I said, I've been fighting this thing for 3+ years. For what? To try to get that remedy. So when I did get that remedy, it was worth the fight. You see, it was worth taking the time out to study, to learn, to pay for my mentor to help me get the remedy I was looking for. Even when I felt as though, hey man, it's not happening to me. It's not happening for me right now. It's not happening for me the way I want to. But hey, I had to dig myself out of some holes that I got myself into. You see, so when I dig myself out of those holes that I got myself into, I started making all the right moves, moving into the right direction, and then I got that remedy. That's the same thing with the guys, who's coming to me for assistance. Yes, I can only assist you guys to get free. I cannot give you guys a guarantee when it's coming down to the child support thing. We all know what we're up against. You're not up against people who would do the right thing. We all know that. And because we're not up against people who will do the right thing, we got to give it our all. We have to put them between a rock and a hard place that they have no choice but to do the right thing. That's it. That's all. That's all we do when you come over here. We put them in a rock and a hard place and make them make the right decision. Because by them making the wrong decision can cause them as well. That's all that's all I can guarantee, guys. I cannot guarantee you nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. But let's continue. All right, so let's read the definition for guarantee. Guarantee. One to whom a guarantee is made. That's the case law, guys. Let's stroll up. It says, this word is also used as a noun to denote the contract of guarantee or the obligation of a guarantor, and as a verb to denote the actions of assuming the responsibilities of a guarantor. Now me, I'm not going to be no guarantor, so that's why I don't offer a guarantee. You see what I mean? Because you guys is not going to put your burdens on me. You know what I mean? If I tell you, I guarantee you guys get off. Boom. But it don't happen as fast as you want. Next thing you know, you guys hold me accountable for the contract that you guys signed and got yourselves into. That's not going to happen. But what will happen is, if you guys make the donation, hey, we're going to get right on it. We're going to start fighting, and that's going to be that until we seek remedy. That's all you guys are paying for. To fight, to find a way out of this situation. That's it. That's all. It's no guarantee. I cannot guarantee you. Why? Because we're going against crooks. You guys got to go into them courts and fight on your own. I can't go in there and fight for you guys. You guys got to go in there on your own. And for that simple fact alone, you guys got to go in there and fight alone. That lets you know there's no guarantees, because I can't be responsible for what actually comes out of you guys' mouths, and I can't be responsible for what comes out of the judge's mouth. Why? Because the judge is going to have their say so. You guys going to have your say so. You guys got to know how to maneuver. When the judge asks you a question, you got to know how to maneuver. You guys got to have that instinct. You got to, it's like riding a bike the first time. First time you rode a bike, boom, you fail. You know, that's just like your first time in the courtroom with against these people. You probably lose. Well, all right, I lost. So what? The second time you ride a bike, oh, you paddled a little bit further, probably, you probably fell right then and there too. But it took you multiple times before you got that hang of riding that bike, just to go straight. Let alone making turns and everything else, guys. You know, so every new trick that you try to do with a bike from going straight, you fail multiple times. To learning how to stop, you fail multiple times because if you had a bike with hand brakes, you ain't know how to use the hand brakes. You had a bike with foot brakes, you ain't know how to use the foot brakes. So I had to teach you how to do all of that. But in your process of learning, you made many mistakes and you fail, you know? But just because you failed don't mean that it's over with. Nah. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Let's get to this fight. That's it. That's all, guys. So that's the same thing, when you going into these courts. You're going to get in there. Some guys get in there and the judge be like, you know what? We ain't dealing with this. Man, let's just dismiss this right now. Boom, it's gone. Some guys got to get in there and fight. The judge like, you know what? I'm not dismissing. We're going to send it up to a higher court. Boom, you go to a higher court. Then you got to fight in that venue. You know, some judges in the higher court be like, all right, we're just going to dismiss it. Some judges in the higher court will rule against you. Then you got to appeal that. Go to the next higher court. You see? So either way, guys, it's going to take fights. It's going to take you bumps and bruises to get knocked down and everything else, man. Like I said, if you're not ready to fight, then don't jump in the ring, man. If you can't take these punches and these blows that they're going to bring back to you, don't jump in the ring because these people going to fight back like you're fighting back. It's resistance against resistance. My whole thing is to put them in a tough situation, so you can get that win, that KO. You know what I mean? But hey, we gonna go in there and we gonna fight. That's all I can guarantee you guys. You know what I mean? I cannot guarantee you guys how long it's gonna take. I can't tell you none of that because everybody's case is different. Everybody doing different things. Everybody knowledge that come over here is not the same. Some guys that come over here are already intelligent with this information. You know what I mean? They already have some type of understanding of what's going on and taking place. They just need my guidance to, point them in the right direction and yeah, give them the proper tools to go forward with that. And once they do that, they're ready. But besides that, I cannot give you guys no guarantees. Just like a lawyer wouldn't be able to give you guys a guarantee. But let's continue to read guarantee, guys. The verb to undertake collateral to answer for the payments of another's debt or the performance of another's duties, liabilities, or obligations. See, so if I was to offer you guys a guarantee, that means that I'll be taking on you guys debts and burdens and everything. I didn't sign them contracts, guys. The contract I did sign for myself, I fought that. And I was victorious with fighting that. Yeah, it took me 3 years, I got knocked down, lost multiple cases, but hey, I got back up, dust myself off, went a different way. And that's what you guys got to do. Be ready to lose. You got to be ready to lose just like you ready to win. You got to be ready to, if you lose, to get back up and run and fight again. It's like riding a bike. You got to be ready. Usually you want to ride a bike bad enough. You'll take the falls until you get it down pat. The next thing you know, you get real good at it. You don't have to fall no more. Like me, I haven't rode a bike in years. I can get on any bike right now and still ride it. Because that's one thing you will never forget. And that's the same thing when dealing with these courts and these judges and everything else you're going into. Once you get the hang of it, these things that you will never forget. Because you'll know how to maneuver as you go into these courts. But let's continue. It says to assume the responsibility of a guarantor to warrant, and I'm not trying to assume the responsibility of anything. Only thing I'm trying here to do is to help you guys get this remedy, and get this W. And yeah, you guys can, go on with your life and, be peaceful and do the things that you guys do. You don't need nobody all over you trying to tell you what to do with your own money. You can still, you guys gonna still take care of your seeds too once you get a W. Take care of your seeds. Take care of your offsprings. Don't get the victory and then want to run away from them. Nah, you be there for them. Take care of your offspring, man. But let's continue. Guarantee for now. A collateral agreement for performance of another undertaking. I'm not making no agreements for another's undertaking. That's not going to happen, guys. You see what I mean? So, like I said, it's no guarantees being offered over here, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, guys, we are still willing and ready to fight, man. So that's the whole thing, guys. Get in there, fight, and fight, and fight, and fight until you get that remedy. That's it. That's all. Like I said, if you're not willing to fight, if you're not willing to take these bumps and bruises that come with this fight, then don't step in the ring, man. Continue to pay, and that's it. That's all I can tell you guys, man. But with that being said, let's continue to read. It says a promise to answers for payment of debt or performance of obligation if person liable in first instance fails to make payment or perform obligations. You see what I mean, guys? So that's why I'm not giving no guarantees, because I can't be responsible for things that you guys signed up for. But let's pick this up, guys. Top right hand corner. It says an undertaking by one person to be answerable for the payments of some debt or the due performance of some contract or duty by another person who himself remains liable to pay or perform the same. And that's the case laws and stuff like that, guys. But let's stroll up. Let's pick this up at A. Top line, guys. It says a promise to answer for the debt, default, or miscarriage of another person. See, none of that's happening, man. That's why I cannot offer you guys a guarantee, But like I said, I guarantee you guys, if you don't fight, you don't win. But let's hurry on, though. It says a guarantee is a contract that some particular thing shall be done exactly as it is agreed to be done, whether it is to be done by one person or another, or whether there'll be a prior or principal contract or not, contractor or not. Like I said, guys, I'm not writing up no contract to have you guys sign it, and you guys not gonna write no contract to have me sign it. That ain't gonna happen. I had enough with signing contracts, and I ain't gonna have you guys sign no contracts as well. We know what we agreed upon, and we know what, we both know our part in this fight. You guys gonna go in there and stand up when it's time to go in there, and yeah, I'm just gonna lead you guys to that way. Everything else after that, you guys is on you guys. You guys gotta go in there and stand. Like me, I went in there on my own. Many other guys came through me, went on in their own. So yeah, so let's continue though. It says the definition of a guarantee by text writers is an undertaking by one person that another shall perform his contract or fulfill his obligations, or that if he does not, the guarantor will do it for him. You see that, guys? That's why I can't be a guarantor, because I don't. That's why I don't offer guarantees, because I'm not a guarantor. I'm not going to be doing you guys contracts for you guys. Nah, you guys signed up for that stuff, guys. You know what I mean? I can't. Nah, I can't take that burden on. But let's continue. It says a guarantor. Hold on, let me get that straight. It says, top line, guys. It says a guarantor of a bill or note is said to be one who engages that the note shall be paid, but is not an endorser or a surety. Okay? So let's stroll up though. It says, and plus, guys, also to guarantee is basically surety. And I'm not being a surety for nobody. You hear me? When I went in court, I wasn't even surety for myself. You know what I mean? I went in there, because according to them, they want you to be surety for that fictitious entity. But let's continue. It says the term guarantee and surety are sometimes used interchangeable, but they should not be confounded. The contract of a guarantor is his own separate contract. It is in the nature of a warranty by him that the thing guaranteed to be done by the principal shall be done, not merely an engagement jointly with the principal to do the thing. The original contract of the principal is not his contract, and he is not bound to take notice of its non-performance. So again, guys, that's all I'm gonna do for a guarantee. Because basically they saying when you make a guarantee, you become the guarantor, and when you become the guarantor, you take on the burdens of someone else contracts. No, that ain't gonna happen. So I'm not offering any guarantees, guys. But now we're gonna go to the Black Law Dictionary for surety, so you can see what surety is. Like I said, when you get into these courts and they call you by that all caps name, then you just became surety. You hear me? But let's continue. Let's go to surety real quick. Okay, so as you guys see on the screen, it says surety. Surety is one who undertakes to pay money or to do any other act in the event that his principal fails therein. So again, guys, surety and guarantee is one and the same, or basically they're interchangeable, should I say. But let's continue. It says, one bound with his principal for the payment of a sum of money or for the performance of some duty or performance, and who is entitled to be indemnified by someone who ought to have paid or performed if payment or performance be enforced against him. None of this is going to happen, guys. That's why I can't offer no guarantees, because I can't become surety for nobody. But let's continue. It says, everyone who incurs a liability in person or estate for the benefit of another without sharing in the consideration stands in the position of a surety, whatever may be the form of his obligation. And like I said, I don't have any obligations, guys. I'm not obligated to do anything. You hear me? Only thing I'm here to do, guys, is offer you guys a way out. That's it. That's all, man. There's no guarantees. But let's continue this up, and I'm going to wrap it up, guys. It says, a surety or guarantor have this in common, that they are both bound for another person, yet there are points of difference between them. A surety is usually bound with his principal by the same instrument, executed at the same time and on the same considerations. He is an original promiser and debtor from the beginning, and he is held originally to every known default of his principal. On the other hand, the contract of grantor is his own separate undertaking, in which the principal does not join. It is usually entered into before or after that of the principal, and is often found on a separate consideration from that supporting the contract of the principal. Okay, guys? So, with that being said, though, that's all I'm going to do for today, man. Like and subscribe. You know, you guys continue to fight, man. Don't quit. Don't give up. Like I stated, man, it's not going to be an easy fight, but it's worth the fight. Like I said, man, it's no different than riding a bike, man. You can get on there and fall and get off, or you can get on there and fall and get back on. It's whatever you guys want to do, man. You know what I mean? And also, it's like stepping into the ring, man. You can get in there and fight, get knocked down, and stay down. Then get in there, fight, get knocked down, get back up. You get knocked down multiple times and get back up in the fight, as long as you're willing to get up before it's too late. If you get up before it's too late, then the fight ain't over with yet until, you can always come back and fight, man. A fight is never over with. Just like a war, man. The first person to leave the battlefield loses. Okay? So that same thing with child support, man. We fighting this war. The first person to leave the battlefield loses. So with that being said, though, guys, y'all be blessed, man. Like and subscribe. That's all I'm doing for today. Shalom, YouTube.